Well, today on Nation Window Cleaners Podcast, we're talking all about the experience of you. Like what your company brings for that experience. What are you leaving people with for a feeling? How are you selling that? How are you get them to repeat? All of that stuff. So if you're in business or just, want to hang out, stay tuned to WCR Nation. What's up, everybody? Jersey here from windowcleaner.com, and you are here. What is up? If it's your first time here, have a look around. Lots of content. Going on 8 years of doing this every single week. It's crazy. Go back, listen to everything. It's anywhere podcasts are found. Of course, follow it and like it and review it and 5-star it and everything else. If it's not your first time here, what's up? Thanks for coming back. But we're talking about the experience today, and I have to say this is a huge issue with a lot of companies. A lot of people, they don't understand what you're providing. Now, we're a service company, yes, but we're a luxury service company. Now, when you get your brain around this, it changes your entire mindset of business. And if you don't believe me, you're sitting there going, this guy, don't fast forward yet. Let me try to convince you that we're a luxury. But if somebody doesn't clean their windows, they don't die, right? If a house residential customer doesn't clean their windows, they don't lose their house. No one gets cancer because of that. It doesn't save any. All it is something that makes people happy. It makes people happy. It's a luxury because they don't need it. And for the most part, everybody can do it themselves. But they don't want to. They got a little extra money, a little disposable income. They want to treat themselves. So we're more than happy to do the work. We're more than happy to take that. But once you understand you're a luxury, it changes everything. It changes pricing structure. It changes concepts. It changes yes or no's. It changes everything, especially the experience. What are they getting out of it? And I'll tell you, if you don't think everything in your world comes down to an experience, anything that didn't have an experience attached with it is just something. It's lost. But the reason people buy new iPhones every year or every 2 years, I don't. But the reason a lot of people buy Apple stuff in general is there's almost as much packaging material as there is the actual item. You buy a laptop, you got your outside covers, you got the thing on there, and you open stuff, and the box has no seams, and when you slide it up, it's almost perfectly on there. It's crisp. You almost don't want to throw the box away. It's so good. And then when you take that out, you peel the screen off, you peel this off, you peel the back off. There's all these things on there. And I'm telling you, when you put a computer into a box, you could throw it in a sleeve and it'd be fine. You don't even have to put anything on there. But they don't do that to protect the surfaces. I mean, I guess it's part of the extras. But the reason that they actually do it is because you get the experience of opening. It's the reason that the most popular YouTube channel up until I think Mr. Beast took it. Maybe. Anyway, before that was a kid who would just open toys. He just opened toys. And you're like, well, what the heck? Think of every birthday party ever. When the kids are there, they don't want to open them by themselves. They want everybody around to open. Oh, what are you getting? Oh, that's awesome. Look at It's opening the item. It's the experience of that. That's the first piece of the puzzle in anything luxury, in anything. The reason that when you buy a Rolex watch, it comes in its own fancy box. It's in a box. You finally get to open it up, and it's green velvet, all the papers. Watch's center, you pull that out. All of those little things are the experience. You buy a brand new car, what happens? We're going to wash it up. We're going to put it right in front. We're going to take your picture. Ring a bell. Like, I'm excited to buy this car. This is great. That's what you should be providing, right? And so many people, they just look at it like, well, I just need to do this. This is years ago, but the guy said that we were talking about it. He goes, yeah, I'm more like the Walmart mindset, like I'll charge less, but I'll just do more jobs. Like you're an idiot. That's not how services work. That's how items work. That's how, if I'm selling a t-shirt, I can sell 100,000 of them and get a price break, so I could sell them cheaper. So I sell more of them, I get a bigger price break, and I can make more money. In an hour, I have an hour of my life I'm going to trade you. Whatever you're paying for that hour is what that hour's worth. If I'm getting somebody who's like, I'll give you $10 an hour and I'm going to do that, that's what I'm doing. That's not Walmart, because now you're only making $10. I'm making $100 an hour. The experience is it. The money is not it. Every time somebody says that, but in my area, my customers, every area has cheap customers. If you only are seeing cheap customers, you're the one screwing up. You're the one that's not conveying to them your value. You're the one that's not making them understand the experience, how you're saying it. You're not quite sure. And then you go and try to discount it to save it like that's really it. No one's like, when I say nobody, there is a 1% of people who are just only out there for everything in their life to be the cheapest. And then they complain about everything because nothing they've ever bought was worth it. And the contractor was an idiot, blah, 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 blah. Those people exist. They exist. But for 95% of people, if you tell them why they're buying with you, that's it. That's the why. It's not priced. If you think that if I do it, I'll knock $20 off. If you think that $20 is the reason somebody didn't buy the window cleaning, I don't understand the mindset. That's not the thing. People can say no. They can go look at everybody else, and there's always going to be somebody cheaper. There's always going to be two guys racing to the bottom. That's fine. That's them. I want to build an experience so that when they do buy with me, I can convince them why they're buying from me. But when they do buy from me, I can get them repeated because they had such a great experience. Experience is the way people write reviews. Experience. Think about every review ever. Ever. You get like a restaurant and somebody says, oh, I showed up and the ambiance was just perfect. The front desk was so nice. Our waiter, he took such good care of us. But okay. Then they say, and the food was amazing. But they're talking about the experience. The experience is what leaves them with something. Everybody assumes that when buying something, eating something, or getting something, it's going to be great because they're made the decision to buy it. That part's there. It's already there. If you can just provide really clean windows, everybody goes, yeah, that's what I expected you to do. You can't impress somebody that way. But if you show up, your techs have on ID badges, they're all wearing polos, look clean, presentable, they take their shoes off, the crew chief talks amazingly and can convey with the customer, makes them feel at ease. Maybe you give them a couple gift cards or something, and you do the extra step where you're, I also cleaned your mirror while we were in there. I saw it and figured I'd get you for you. And those little things are the experience. Those are the things that people go, oh my gosh, I had the best window cleaners at my house. The best. So nice. The main guy, we talked about his kids for forever. He's got 2 young ones, and they did such a good job. That's always last. The experience is what keeps people happy. The experience is what people want to pay for. The experience is the core of the company. And so many people are just like, no, they don't want an experience. They just want the windows clean to move on. Not really. I mean, yes, I don't want a contractor in my house forever, but I want the experience to be pretty great. If I hire HVAC guys, when they come in, they're taking their shoes off, super nice. Hey, I'm going to go up there. Don't worry. We'll take a look at it. They explain everything to me like really, really just genuine. And they go, hey, you know what? When I was there, we took care of your flame sensor. We wiped that down too. Make sure there wasn't any extra issues, blah, blah, blah. That's the experience. This is great. Call these guys. They were great. Do they fix my problem? Well, yeah. Any HVAC company I brought would have fixed my problem. Did the window cleaners clean your windows? Yeah. Any window cleaning company I hired would have cleaned my windows. The experience is the above and beyond. And that can go through to advertising even. Your advertising on why somebody needs to buy you is the experience, not the clean windows. If somebody's calling a window cleaning company, they understand you're going to get clean windows. Like that's not it. That is not it, that they just want clean windows. The problem, especially with a lot of new guys, is they come in and they go, my job is to clean. I clean the best windows. I clean them so good. And, people just give me referrals. Yeah, referrals happen if you're nice. Not at all because you cleaned windows better than somebody else. Because here's the thing. Windows are either clean or they're not. Window cleaner's brain, we're like, yeah, it's like 100%. Nah, I did like 90%. No. To the customer, if they look at them, they're like, yeah, clean windows, good. It's clean. Remember when you first started in that job that now takes you, 40 minutes, took you 3 hours? Because you were trying to hit 100%. No one cares. What they do care is, how were you? How were you to deal with? How did they feel? What all happened with everything? Here's an interesting concept. Now, we talk concepts because this could be a thing. It is a thing in other industries, but let me give you an example. Say you show up to someone's house, and every single customer on the form or sign up, they all tell you what coffee they like. Black, 2 sugars, cafe mocha, latte. And every job, as you're driving to it, you stop by a coffee place, pick up their favorite coffee and bring it to them. They open the door, you're there with the coffee that they selected, their favorite, and you hand it to them. That weird little thing, you're like, that's not window cleaning. No. But could you imagine hiring any company and they just bring you coffee on their way? Hey, we're here, just wanted to give you this. Sit back and relax. We're going to make your house look beautiful. Holy cow. So when you go to a DoubleTree hotel, and I'm going to ask you this. Please do think about this in your head. You've heard of DoubleTree Hotel? Maybe? Some of you? Most of you? What are they known for? They're known for because when you check in, they give you a fresh, warm, baked cookie. How are the rooms? The rooms are nice. But that's mind-blowing. It's a cookie. That cost them $1. They charge you $280 for a room. It doesn't matter about that. It doesn't matter about that price and mice. And maybe somebody's going to still stay at a Motel 6 because, the chocolate cookie's good. But if you got 2 hotels, when you go there, you know what you're getting. A hotel is always really, the staff is just great. When you go to a Chick-fil-A, the food is amazing. Chick-fil-A is one of my favorite restaurants on the planet. But when you go to Chick-fil-A, your order will be right. Absolutely will be right. They'll be fast. They'll be extremely nice. The great experience, there's humans that meet you at the drive-up. Right? They use your name. All that little stuff. We're like, oh yeah, they sell chicken. Are there any other chicken places? Here's a simple comparison. If you take a Popeye's chicken and you take a Chick-fil-A, they both sell chicken. Yeah, different chicken, but they both sell chicken. Is there a difference in your experience between the two? I would think so. I can't speak for your area. But you go to another chicken place and it's just normal. Hi, what can I get you? All right, pull around. Hey, yep, here you go. Yeah. You go to Chick-fil-A, it's a whole different thing, right? So the experience is so much more valuable than a lot of people give it any sense about. And that's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. But I got to take a quick second and give you my shameless plug. I am a rep for windowcleaner.com. And I got big news. I can actually do print orders for you now. Well, I can send you links that tag me. So if you have a print order, anything, logo, does anything from our print website, message me, let me know, and I can shoot you the link. And if you just clicking the link and going through to buy gives me credit. And that's absolutely amazing because I like to live and pay for stuff. Also, I am a rep for windowcleaner.com. And if you didn't know, I want to be your rep. Absolutely. I know I've told you this 100 times. Yes, so many of you buy, but not everybody. I see names come through all day long, all the hundreds of orders a day. And I'm like, I know that guy listens to the podcast. I see it and it saddens me. So I want to put your orders in. I make it as easy as possible. Just shoot me a text, 862-312-2026. Also, between you and I, we always have scratch and dent stuff. So if you're ever looking like, I don't know, I want to buy something, but ask away. Find out what we have. I can always give that to you. It's not something we post out there, but I have that, so just ask away. And then, of course, the American Window Cleaner magazine is something you need to get. It's awcmag.com. The magazine is phenomenal. It also comes with stickers, and it comes to your door every single day. And here's one that this last one was Joe Dirt with a Waterfoot pole. And yeah. Anyway, it was a super popular one. Yeah. Anywho, awcmag.com. Have me be your rep. Let me order your print stuff or send you the link and get the magazine. The trifecta of awesome. So, yeah. Anyway, one thing that you can do to start your experience is everything from phone bids to the initial talk. That all is there. When I tell people I do 100, and I'll say 99.9%, because there's always that one a year that's like, whoa, you have like a 12,000 square foot house. I got to show up, right? But for everything else, with a couple questions and internet, I can give anybody a quote over the phone in 2 minutes. No, not in my area. Yes, in your area. That's crap. You're absolutely full of it if you don't think you can do that. Now, people go, well, yeah, but they really want to see me. No, they don't. People buy from Amazon, the biggest store in the planet, and they don't talk to anybody. Sometimes they do, yeah, but you're going to be there anyway. You can talk to them when you're there. The crew chief can talk to them. How am I going to do my upsells? You do it on the job. If it takes you 30 minutes, which is the low end for a bid, because you got to drive there, you got to drive back, you got to talk to the person, walk the house, hit traffic. How much did that cost you? If you're making $100 an hour and you did one bid, that's $50 it costs you to do that bid. If I said, hey, I got a window cleaning customer, just give me $50 and I'll give you the lead, you'd be like, no, that's way too much. But yet, people are doing that all the time when it comes to going and doing it. So doing a phone bid, gets them, they have it in their brain right now, just once it's handled. Yeah, here's a question. Cool, your price is at $349. That's inside, outside, track, cells, and frames, whole kit and caboodle. We can get you in on the 2nd of March, and that would be at a 9 o'clock appointment. Oh, gosh, yeah, perfect. Yeah, let's do it. That's free for me. Done. It's off there. Their chore is done because it's scheduled. That's what they wanted. They didn't want you to like, yeah, I need windows. And you're like, oh, cool. I'll be there on Tuesday to look at them. And then we'll talk awkwardly for a while. And then you'll like, nobody, this is not the point. The point is the experience. I want to make it easy, fast, get them in. I have a higher close rate than people doing in-person estimates. The reason is, before you go, well, yeah, everybody I talk to says yes. Okay, hold on. How many people, when you're like, oh yeah, I'll be there, they hire somebody else? Or they're like, oh, no, never mind. Or they call you and go, we decided to go a different route. Or they're not there for the bid. Or they just don't answer the door. Or they don't respond back to you. Those are because they've already found somebody else. If I call a company and they're like, oh, I'll be there on Tuesday, I'm like, so I got to wait till Tuesday to find out if I want to do it, and then how far are they? We're going to wait again. I could call somebody else and maybe get it done right away. First touch, contact. Super personable, super helpful. Tell them everything that you need, and here's what it is. I tell them everything. Here's the price, here's the date, here's the start time, and your crew is going to be Gary and Jake. Wow, all right. Or I'll say I could do you the first appointment is going to be March 3rd. That crew is going to be Gary and Jake, super great guys, really personable. You'll have a blast. They can have a 9 appointment, which is between 8:30 and 9, or they have an appointment between 1 and 2. What do you like better, morning or afternoon? They're not going to say no. They pick one. That's done. They can hang up and be happy. You close them. Your competition didn't get them. They've started it off amazing. When you show up, the texts continue to be amazing. Just super personable. Take off their shoes. Super nice. Give them a bunch of stuff. Do a little extras here and there. Make the experience fantastic. Then when it's all said and done, when they're leaving, they give that last spiel, which is so important. Great. Mrs. Jones, we're all set. They're just packing up now. Everything turned out great. Just so you know, there's 2 windows in the front that have a little bit of hard water on there. Hard water doesn't come off with normal cleaning, but we do have an acid wash process. So you may not even notice it. We look at windows, you look through them. But if it bothers you, let us know. We can set up an appointment for that. But other than that, everything turned, the windows look so great. Did you get a chance to look around? Everything looked good? Oh, it looks so good, bright. Oh, my plants are going to be, that's right, yeah. You'll have to start trimming your plants a lot more. Okay, great. So for your next appointment, did you want to do it in 3 months or did you want to wait 6 months? 6 months gets you to September 7th, and that would be another morning appointment just like this. Yeah, let's do some. They're so happy right now because everything's done. The experience is great. They had everything. The experience continues. You use your experience as a momentum, and that's where your dentist close comes in. Now, all of this that we talk about, from the beginning to the end, you're going, oh man, this is so much. This is so much. Like, some days I just don't want to talk. I just don't want to be nice all the time. We're just getting to work. We're so busy. We can't, those are all your problems. If you want to be bigger, better, stronger as a company, you have to have this as a focus. If you're too busy to focus on that, you're too busy to succeed, really. I mean, the dentist close where people are like, yeah, you know what? We've tried it just doesn't work. So that means forever. You're going to try forever. January 1, you have no work booked? That's just your plan? That's just how you're going to do this? The other company who does the dentist close, it's January 1. I got $200,000 on the books. Those are people who are not calling you. Those are not people who are not going to use this year. $200,000 on the books because I booked it from last year. Now all of my focus is on new customers. You're focused on your existing customers and trying to get them back and new customers, and you got nothing and you're panicking. I got $200,000 in the books. I can focus on just new customers at this point. And every new customer I get, I keep them in my rotation. So I just build it up. Next year, January 1 next year, I'm going to have $400,000 on the books. You have to have the experience, start to finish, to make them go, wow, this is why I'm spending money doing this. Because nobody needs window cleaning. No matter what you think or what the little old lady tells you, no one needs window cleaning. And that's the process, start to finish. From the first touch all the way up. You can go all the way back to actual advertising. What do you advertise? People are like, we are the best cleaning in town. Ugh, don't do filler words. Tell them why they want to buy. Why hire you? Why are you the best? Not, well, we clean the best windows. No one cares. That's not a selling point. It's not a selling point. It's like, do you remember when gas stations went through this and they were like, hey, BP gas, way better than those other gases? What's that? No one buys gas because one gas is way better. You may fall into that, but they're not that different for that to be a real thing. Well, our gas uses only dinosaur bones for. It doesn't work. The reason you use the gas station is because it's close to your house. It's close to your house. It's on the way. It's on the right side of the road. And you know what? It's not, scary or sketchy. It's nice and it's big and they got a bunch of stuff. And I go there in the morning and get my breakfast. It's not because their gas is better dinosaur bones. Which I'm too stupid to realize how gas is really made. But that's the running joke. But anyway, back to all of this. The process to the very beginning is why. Advertising, you advertise the experience, not how somebody can feel, because you can't tell somebody how they're going to feel. You can tell them things and they can start to feel it already. What about a window cleaning ad that says, every tech is trained with a photo ID and friendlier than your family. Every tech that steps foot in your house takes their shoes off. Every time. We use nothing but the best tools to get the job done fast and also get the job done with a streak-free guarantee. On top of all of this, we have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you're not happy for any reason, you're not going to pay a dime. There's zero liability to try us out and find out what all of your neighbors use us. Whatever. I didn't talk about cleaning windows. I didn't talk about, we'll get the bird poop right off them. We're so good at the cleaning of the... No, I want to tell you why. Because remember, again, if they're hiring or calling a window cleaning company, they're getting their windows cleaned. That's off. No one thinks that because it's already there. Of course, you're getting your windows cleaned. They are using you or continuing to use you because of the experience, the feeling, the everything. They left. These guys were so good. When you have a customer that is just to the moon when you're done, that's the one that tells everybody. You get so many referrals. Oh, Jan told me how awesome you are. I was playing cards with Jan and she's singing your praises because you blew her away. Not how clean the windows were. That might have been it. Like anybody would have cleaned the windows. But everything else. They cleaned the mirror in my bathroom. They didn't have to do that. Right? All of my houseplants, they rotated sun side to the window because they knew, little weird things where it's like they went on above and beyond. The experience is there. It's not the clean windows. It's not I have to tell everybody, you took $20 off my price. I said no, but then you were like, $20 off, and I was like, okay. No one does that. Understand this year, 2025, is going to be huge for you. But you have to understand what you're doing. Are you a window cleaner, or do you own a window cleaning company? Are you having a job, or are you having a business? These are two very, very big things. And if you have a business, you're understanding the experience. You're understanding the why. Every company has a why. Why does somebody hire you? To clean their window. Oh, that's not even it. Why did they hire you over another window cleaning company? Because both window cleaning companies are going to clean the windows. Take that out of the equation. Right? That's like saying, why did they hire you? Well, it's because I live in the U.S. Well, sort of technically, but not at all. That's not the reason. Right? You understand the reason they're going to buy from you and why you're awesome. You just have to let them know. You have to tell them what to focus on. What are they getting with this? Not the stuff that they already need. If you go to McDonald's and they screw your order up, you go, whatever, it's McDonald's. That's what you get for cheap food, which is not even that cheap anymore. When you go to a steak restaurant, you pay $70 for a steak. And it comes out and it's not quite perfect for some reason. Something there is like, hey, excuse me. Sorry to say this, but this and this is just not right. Is there any chance I'm going to bring that up because I say, you know what? My experience needs to blow me away. I need great food, but I need ambiance. The lights are turned down. I don't need a gymnasium. I want comfortable chairs. I can't be uncomfortable. I don't want to feel rushed. I want amazing, nice servers. Why do you go back there? I love that place. Yeah, they got good food, but everything else goes into it too. Understand what you're selling, build the experience, share the experience, advertise with the experience, and then deliver the experience. And then get them to reschedule a dentist close because of the experience. Okay, anyway, went all the way around. That's it for experience. I won't draw on any more with that, but I am going to draw on whatever. I'm a rep for windowcleaner.com. And the way that I make money, I don't have Patreon. People ask me every week. I don't have Patreon. I don't take like tips, which is cool. I appreciate everybody who always says stuff. I learned so much from your show, man. Thank you. All I do is put orders in. It costs you nothing extra. If I put it in, I get credit for it on the back end, and that's how I support everything. So that's why I do these videos, hopefully to help people. And yeah, let me be your rep. 862-312-2026. And I can do print, print. If you need anything printed, which by the way is January when I'm recording this, you need to get your print stuff like in new business cards this year, some flyers, all that stuff. Not only that, printing, we do everything from signage to small stuff, but we also do design work. So yes, we do logo design, everything. Anyway, check it out, message me, and I can get you that. Also, get a subscription to the AWC magazine. It's the American Window Cleaner magazine, awcmag.com. Go get a subscription because you're awesome, and I want to see you have all the tools necessary. And the magazine's just that awesome. It really, really is. So go do that. I'll be in IWCA. If you're not going or heard of it, look up iwca.org. Shows in Las Vegas, and that's going to be second week of February, 11th. I believe it's 11th. Anyway, until next week, go out there and understand your experience, sell your experience, but more importantly, go out there and be happy.